Probably good then.
Well, I mean, hopefully everything's fine though. By the way, I mean,
as long as I'm good, you know, as long as I'm good,
if
we're
you start
fine.
smelling smoke or anything, get a little worried. I mean, please feel free to. Go
if I'm in trouble, guys, and I'm not here anymore, then just know that I ran away. I'm safe.
That's all good. Just do what you got to do. All right. But as far as these two teams, again, they're going to try to do what they got to do, and that's an early start and ultimately win this game. Infinity, of course, trying to close out the series themselves. But yeah, the Slark final pick. We didn't really talk too much about that yet. In this matchup here, I mean, Dark Pack does seem like it's a very useful tool here, certainly. How does he match up against a hero like Phantom Assassin, though? I
would say you need a bit of time. Like the mid game is like a bit weird, but I would say you're good because you can go in and out and kind of ignore her. Or if you do find her with some double pounds, you of course will be able to lock her down. So overall, I would say Slark is pretty good against PA.
Yeah. Lemire, gonna check out the bounty rune, but realizing there's a couple heroes there, not worth fighting. It ends up being a 2-for-2 split. So the lane's coming about. Of course, the intriguing one is that Earth Spirit mid matched up against the Pango on the other side. Faker, back-to-back Pango games. Solid Pango game there in number one. But,
yeah.
And to that point, too, we're talking about how much has Pippi played Earth Spirit mid himself. It seems like you mentioned he's gold, so a fair amount.
Yeah.
But how many times have you played against an Earth Spirit mid? That's the other thing.
Not many times. That's for sure, because you don't have many people play that. So overall, I would say Pippi will do well mid. I believe that Earth Spirit should slightly win this lane. Like, you just scale pretty nicely with damage. I think you have slightly better spells, so should be okay. So a lot of the eyes will be on the mid heroes here in this game.
Yeah, got the 3 eyes out right now at all 3 lanes, but attention certainly focused in the middle. We'll keep a bold eye on that one. So the top lane action, there was a little bit there. A nice double Earth Spike took place, but overall the creep wave pushed into the tower. But speaking of sprouts from Nature's Prophet, using it there, Michael quickly chopping his way through, though he actually has a quelling blade.
Yeah, it's really annoying nowadays because when you tango a tree from Sprout, it doesn't heal you. So you don't really want to tango your way out because, well, you're just wasting gold. So you just kind of have to buy a quelling blade.
That is
a bit of trouble.
As a support, interesting investment. He is in trouble indeed. Nice spear, though. It actually hits the tree from the Sprout and prevents Phantom Assassin from chasing.
Yeah, very needed spear there, because honestly Michael was taking a lot of pressure, but Vitaly doing some good stuff in the lane. 7 and 2 already, squeezing in a few denies as well.
Adrian did not have her Phantom Strike just yet. She just hit level 2, so that could have been a game changer there as well. But has it now, and that means Lion has to be even a bit more worried as far as that gap closer tool available now for the Phantom Assassin and getting on top.
Okay, yeah. Mid should be fairly even as we touched on. Maybe a small lead for Pippi on the Earth Spirit, as he can just kind of hold the Pango hostage, because you can just roll over. And then bottom lane, yeah, if Underlord can get through the early stages nicely, then he will have a good time.
Yeah, there was a bit of clashing on right there. You saw the Inkswell being used on that Underlord and almost getting a kill on Disruptor, but managed to get out of there. Slark was doing good damage to Grimstoke, though, in the back lines, who is now regened, doing some Sentry and going at it with the other support. Take a look at Underlord's stats right there. Is 4-1 in these qualifiers. So you mentioned, we were talking about that with Phantom Assassin as well. High win percentage. Seems like these heroes, win percentage-wise, in the South American qualifiers, pretty good.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Underlord overall should be doing, I think, pretty well. Generally, when you do like not as good with Underlord, it's because you're level 1 and 2. Like, your first waves don't go too well, but he's currently winning bottom. So, and when that happens with this hero, you generally like keep a winning situation in your lane.
Slark 11 and 3, Underlord 16 and 4. Gets the leash up as Skardic has to be careful. Had a glimpse if needed. Using that kinetic field. Doesn't have Thunderstrike yet, so choosing to go more of the crowd control side of things early on in Disruptor. Ooh, not the greatest. It's the opposite on the other side. 1 and 4 on Disruptor.
Yeah. It's been picked quite a bit, actually, but I guess just not the most impact. I mean, I guess generally when you lose with Disruptor, you're just losing kind of the early game, and then it's just hard to play the hero. As for now, we haven't had too much action on the lanes, right? Like bottom, you have Slark Disruptor, you just kind of get slowed and spammed. Mid heroes need levels. Top lane as well. if you go on the Mars, he can always just spear or bonk you away. So a bit more of a chill early game.
Glimpse play right there. But again, Oscar on Underlord, much better game than it was on Doom in the first game, where he was having a bit of struggle. Mid lane, oh, actually bottom lane, yeah, Disruptor getting low. Speaking of Underlord, trying to finish the job, unable to do so.
Lotus.
Lotus coming into play. We saw the mid lane, though, there was some rune control action, and Pippi manages to snatch up that water rune down there as the race was on. But it's very close, you called it. I mean, deny advantage is favoring Pango with the 5 denies there.
Yeah, so like mid matchup, as long as both of them get levels, which generally you will, you'll be a-okay. So it's more like the next 2 minutes are really important. First items on the side lanes, maybe the first active rune, perhaps Nature's Prophet. Like he gets to TP mid, if Pippi can hit 6 before the Pango. So my eyes for now are going to be on some 6-minute first blood on the active rune.
About a minute away from that, as some more harassment at the top lane with the Sprout being used on the Mars, but he's fine. Yeah, we're just keeping an eye on this mid lane matchup here. But top lane, the dagger's in, and Adrian wants to close the gap. He's going to get turned though by Lion. Vitality choosing to back off. Now, Phantom Assassin has a 1, but only 4 charges, so if they committed there, that could have potentially been a turn, but not worth the risk.
Yeah, looks like they don't have any regen yet on this top lane, so Adrian on this PA is going to be very low HP. Red Monster does get a couple Tango, so he can finally share it, because you don't really want to be playing on too low HP against a Lion Mars lane.
Yeah. And Nature's Prophet had pretty good HP. Will it matter? The Sprout comes out, the Blood Grenade, the TP coming in for Grimstroke. It's not going to matter. First Blood going the way of Infinity. Michael going to fall to Grimstroke, but with Faker showing up, they want more. And Gardic also coming in the flank right here, puts down the arena. He gets taken out himself, but allows for the kill on Phantom Assassin to take place. The roll from Faker. He wants Grimstroke as well. So Crash, the Spirit, it doesn't connect though. Faker has another swashbuckle. Meanwhile, Earth Spirit turns on to the Mars, and Genik is going to survive for now. He does. The Magnetize coming out, and Faker's going to fall. It took him way too long to kill that Grimstroke. Ends up being a double kill for Pippi, and he'll surf on back to the mid lane.
A very strange engagement, but I think Pippi will gladly receive all of these kills and the experience. First, easy TP, Magnetize, double kill. It's going to rush a Vessel, which honestly in this game is going to be pretty nice. Sure, it doesn't really help you deal with the Slark, but really great against all the other heroes.
Especially for, I mean, Earth Spirit, it's kind of just a natural build on him anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, it's just as a core, you get it that much quicker, so that many more charges adding up earlier on. It certainly feels pretty good, so understandable why he wants to go that direction. But yeah, quite the clash at the top lane, but the big picture is a 2,000 net worth lead right now in favor of this Dire side. And
I would
Earth
also
leading the way.
Yeah, I would also love if Genik could continue to play through this top lane, which, yeah, he feels the same way. He's going to TP here. Because I think your Underlord is pretty safe down bottom, so if you can just play with your PA, and like Inkswell and shut down this Mars, I think your Earth Spirit will do well mid, your Underlord will do well bottom, and if you force a 3-on-3 up here, you're probably going to win that.
Well, 3 versus 3 is certainly happening. Grimstroke off to the side. Access to everything, including that Phantom's Embrace Silence, and there we go. Lion gonna be silenced. Did not have a chance to escape from that. The Sprout, the silence comes out from Grimstroke. It really is a deadly combo. And even Earth Spirit rotating in the flank. Thought about making a play.
Yeah, he's about to... I mean, one of the cool things about some of these heroes that have high mobility, you can just rush Vessel on them. Like, he's going to have a Spirit Vessel soon here on the Earth Spirit already.
Oh, Disruptor gets out.
Oh, Oscar down bottom in some trouble.
Underlord, is he going to go for the TP play? I mean, that Fiend's put down, but it's just not going to matter. Can't use it to success, and in the end, it's a pretty easy kill. However, just north of that, you got Pippi finding Lion. Magnetize is down, but Faker and Gardic show up, and they're here to defend. Michael
good kick
may end up dying. The nice kick is mentioned. The boulder smash on top, and Disruptor is going to fall as well as Lion. They do take out Grimstroke, and now Pango, he wants the Earth Spirit. Has Lemire to assist. Good leash right there, preventing him from getting away for now. Has a rolling boulder, though. The kick away. The boulder, no. The block from Faker comes out, and the swashbuckle. A double kill for Pango.
Oh, really big stuff here for Infinity to, like, get these bonus kills on Faker, on the Pango, also Lemire, on the Slark. Like, I feel like his lane went well, but now they killed the Underlord bottom. He goes to mid, gets himself involved even more because as Slark, yeah, you want to be snowballing. So being able to go into these kills and, yeah, 8-minute Vessel on Earth Spirit, that is disgusting.
Pretty damn good. Does have the two charges
got more
on
plays.
it now. That's top lane. Vitality getting taken out. Stroke and Phantom Assassin take advantage of him being solo.
Yeah, that's just great. Treads, you've got the cornucopia as well. So both teams starting to use their heroes really nicely already in this game. We have Lemire kind of pushing forward, checking if there's any vision. Looks like there is none.
Yeah, using that Shadow Dance off to get some insight. And Underlord, he finds insight. He finds 4 heroes on the other side. And near his tower, that's going to be frustrating.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Like level 7 now on the Slark, you've got the max out Dark Pact, of course, to continue your farm. And sure, like Underlord is a bit annoying for you throughout the game, but he's never going to pressure you. As up top, big dives.
Oh, Mars is not level 6 yet, though, so no arena threat at this point. And you see Mad Kings is just going to retreat. Pippi, take over the Watcher just prior. Over here to the left, you have Red Monster still trying to run. Mars in pursuit, though. Catch up, Michael. He's also coming in with a smoke. Eventually it's going to happen. There's the Earth Spike. Here's the Spear. And the inevitable kill will take place. It's a matter of who gets the last hit. There you go. It's going to be Mars. Took them a while, though. And now the bottom lane, they're trying to take advantage of that. They're going for Slark, but Lemire's a little too slippery.
It's going to be hard to kill this Slark. And not only that, he is doing well on the net worth, as is Faker on the Pango. And sure, Vitaly not having the best early game, but Mars, as long as he drops the arena later on like these supports, then his job is just going to be done for sure.
Underlord having some support now here at the bottom lane just to start praising how it's been a much better game. He's had those back-to-back deaths. I mean, not his fault certainly, just good priority from Infinity. But he will be here to push in this bottom tower and farm a little bit of the jungle, maybe even make a twin gate play. Well, sorry, Vanguard is in play though. Earth Spirit going to be using the twin gate himself and seeing how he can set up here.
Okay, I mean, he's got a shield rune as well, so he's very tanky on this Earth Spirit. Good kick.
Boulder smash in, the rolls continue, and Phantom Assassin also joins as well as Oscar using the Fiend's Gate to cut off every which direction for Mars. At that point, all they can do is just accept fate.
Time to go back bottom with the Fiend's Gate, as you can always just easily get over on the map. Looks like Infinity might want to be aiming for a smoke soon, I think, because you've got the Diffusal completed on Faker, so both mid heroes really strong in this game right now.
Yeah. Diffusal play you mentioned, just being delivered right there to Pango, so has that now to perhaps defend this mid lane, because right now, Mad Kings putting some priority is pushing the mid lane, TP in from Mars. Earth Spirit with that shield rune active. He's going to roll out for the time being. The river. Oh, we got glimpsed, though. That spot to be glimpsed to.
He's very tanky, though. Oh, that's a roll. Soulbind. See ya.
And the silence as well on a Mars just prior to that prevents the arena from coming out, too. Oh, good getaway from Earth Spirit there.
Yeah. Okay, as we've got a bunch of people in this mid lane, but not too much happening. At least we've got Slarks in the bottom lane. Faker now, he gets sprouted up. Inkswell roll.
Magnetize in. As
another roll.
Spirit Vessel as well says, all right, you got to glimpse me back. I'll come right back in. He's going to be hexed up, though. Good save on a Faker in the end. They are diving this tier 1 tower. Got to be careful about that. Kick back on a Slark. Slark, though, he is ready to fight. Has another Dark Pact to use. There's the arena coming out, cutting off the supporting cast. But Mars is slow himself, but the Finger of Death will finish off the 1, and they get the 2. Grimstroke and Nature's Prophet both are kills. So the support's going down, and this is a hell of a game. 19 hero kills in 13 minutes right now.
Those were some very needed kills for Infinity, because they had a lot of heroes linger around this area. But again, Lemire on the Slark, he's just the receiver from all of these plays. Again, in a couple of more kills. He's already got the Echo. He's working on his Aghanim's, which, of course, if you have Echo, you can split it. So the Slark is definitely getting to some dangerous territory.
Yeah. Of course, Adrian, Battle Fury, needs just the Claymore, and he's going to have to kill a couple more creeps to get it. So the Battle Fury timing still going to be overall pretty good, as he gets level 10 there as well. But smoke play coming out from Infinity, the 3 heroes heading towards the top lane, wrapping around Vitality, but look at just behind them to the left. Nature's Prophet, okay, I guess that's more for vision. Chilling up here for now, not sure what the game plan is.
He probably wants to be ready to steal the Wisdom Rune here at minute 14, and honestly, he might just be doing that, because they're trying to kill the PA, which it looks like they will with 5 heroes.
Is that worth the trade? I don't know. I mean, not that he could have done much right here, to be fair, but yeah, all 5 heroes just collapsed. I mean, they just basically walked up to the Phantom Assassin.
I mean, I guess with him, with Slark getting the kill, yeah, I feel like that's a big deal. As okay, he didn't actually try to commit.
He's stuck. That's what I'm saying. How does he get down?
Oh, I thought he was just like around, but he stuck himself on the high ground. Okay, sorry, didn't realize that. I mean, maybe he's just cosplaying a tree or a ward.
He's vision right now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just misclicked. Didn't mean to go
He is
actually
cosplaying
there,
on top of the ward that he already has. That if they de-ward it, he's still there. Checks out.
Awkward moment indeed, but he's going to have a teleport now ready to go, just trying to figure out where exactly he wants to go with it. Bottom lane, though, Faker pushing out Creep Wave. We mentioned the defusal. It has Boots of Travel queued up, so going to be going for that next. Blink picked up by Mars as he dies at the top lane, so at least he makes the purchase there, but...
Yep. Well, he's, touched on it earlier, isn't having the best of all games, but his 2 other cores are. As long as he can blink in Arena, they'll be pretty happy still with what he's giving them, and a pretty even game now, at least at 50 minutes. Your PA has a Battle Fury. Most cores are fairly happy in the game as well, so we'll get a couple of teamfights going on in the next couple of minutes.
So Earth Spirit prioritizing the BKB follow-up to the Spirit Vessel, which, by the way, he doesn't even have brown boots. I mean, I know he's got an Arcane Rune, it's Earth Spirit, he can just roll, but still it's that Weaver effect, right? That's like another hero that comes to mind where it's maybe you wouldn't see boots on, but still always feels odd to me.
Yeah, honestly, it looks funky, but if you think about it, it's like, yeah, actually, okay, that checks out.
Smoking up. Infinity. Michael's leading the way. Vision down, the glimpse. Not the greatest glimpse, though. Phantom Assassin's going to be fine. Our response, Earth Spirit. He get the response. Static Storm immediately, however, but he couldn't kinetic field. He didn't have the cooldown for it. Able to get out and destroy.
Stuff is happening. We'll get Disruptor. It's a little bit of lag. I hope the players didn't feel too much of that.
Was that? Okay, so yeah, it was fine on my end, so I don't know if that was you or whatever. But either way, Disruptor, yeah, Static Storm, unfortunately wasted right there. He couldn't kinetic field as well, so.
Looks like Michael is looking at, well, either finishing a Blink or Force does decide for the Blink. I think that is a good one. Lumiere running into 2 heroes. Silence. That's a good level Silence.
That is, and I mean, look at the damage from Earth Spirit. Also assisting, the Soulbind comes out. Down goes Slark. Faker able to roll away at least. He was soulbound initially, but with Slark dying, he can get out.
All right.
On the Slark, though.
Genic, what a chat. You know, 3 levels in the Phantom's Embrace means you need 3 hits, not 2. So with the Echo Saber, Lumiere couldn't instantly kill it, and then too many silences, and also a nice Soulbind. So great pick.
Well, and that's, I think, worth reiterating right there. And again, correct me if I'm wrong in this, but as I'm sure we just saw right there too, Dark Pact does not remove that. You have to kill the Phantom's Embrace.
You've got to kill that pesky little thing.
Mid lane, Oscar helping to push in the creep wave before trying to get away. Lion has other plans. There's a glimpse back. Here's the combo. No Static Storm just yet, though. This is a tanky hero. Finger of Death does a lot of damage, however, and Lumiere will come in to clean up the job. So they do eventually kill the Underlord. Just took quite a bit. In fact, all 5 heroes coming together.
Well, at least the Underlord getting him killed is pretty good. He's high level, he's high XP, you slow down his next aura, but as well, Adrian. These PAs, man, they just farm so quick. Like, he's got his next item already. As we have a glimpse. That's an easy kill.
Infinity not shutting down. They are just going to keep that throttle pushed down, and they get another kill, so now they're going to kill the tower as well. And yeah, the net worth lead closing a little bit right there, but you are right. I mean, during all this, Phantom Assassin just farming away and just about has the BKB, and certainly an item where she'll feel a bit more confident as far as participating in fights.
Yeah, he's definitely ready to fight now, right? Level 15, BKB, you've got the Orb of Destruction as well. Of course, you're going to want to work on your next item, as you always do as a carry, but You've got the BKB and Earth Spirit as well, so double BKB timing. Your supports have good levels. Your Underlord got what he wants, so it's definitely go time for Mad Kings.
Yeah. Pink's coming out on the high ground. Oh, Adrian, though. Adrian, bad spot. He doesn't have the BKB yet. Oh, no. The Static Storm. He's in trouble. Team support. It's coming. Will it be enough, however? There's the Fiend's Gate in there. They're combo together. The Soulbind is up, but it doesn't matter. It can't save Phantom Assassin, nor can it save the Nature's Prophet. Pippi, he shows up a bit late with the Magnetize. It's going to do a lot of damage himself, but the BKB is going to be wearing off soon. He tries to go Mars. He can't do it. Double kill for Lemire, and you knew with that jump, the Phantom Assassin was in trouble.
I mean, he got the BKB delivered when he had like 100 HP or something like that. Oh, was just clutch timing by Infinity to get this play off right before he gets it. As Lemire now, he doesn't have a Battle Fury, and he's a Slark with the same net worth as the PA. He's looking for, he knows the Oscars here with this deep ward that they have. They got him.
He's got him. And now Oscar in full panic mode.
Oh, look at the stacks, baby. Oh, yeah. More.
Please,
okay.
please stay alive longer.
21 stacks. It does go down a little bit, but yeah, Slark is just a snowbally hero. And it's nighttime. You got to respect that.
Axe is so good on this hero, too. It feels so good on a hero like Slark. Just the double pounce, but also the increased range. And that's the reason I was able to catch the Underlord right there. They're going to join Roshan in the Twin Gate as they had bottom to perhaps do that. But, oh, Adrian, again, this time he's got the BKB, though. We can see the difference. He's able to stand up against Mars. Mars, however, holding his ground with the bulwark, backing on up and allowing his teammates to come in. Slark is going to be slowed down immediately.
Oh, he died.
However, it's just too much damage. Phantom Assassin just melts. The Finger of Death comes out. He just zaps dead. Nature's Prophet teleported as well, but Lemire, the stacks continuing to add up. So many stacks for this Slark. That is not what you want to see if you're Mad King.
I mean, they die and then they finish 2 4-stars on the side of Mad Kings. It's just always a little bit disjointed with how they're playing. Like Infinity are just abusing them on the map by not letting them breathe and being too fast. Like if you wait for your Underlord to be up, maybe double 4-stars, these fights could look so different.
No, you're right. They're just not letting them get in a comfortable spot. I mean, early on, obviously a lead for Mad Kings and a lot of fighting. They weren't afraid to fight, but there's a couple of these items that they just really wanted. Pango, by the way, he's found over here, is camping for the Wisdom Rune. And did he get it? He actually did get it. Okay. He bottled it up, so good steal there. It's going to cost him his life. And Disruptor apparently also get caught too.
See ya. Okay, so it's 21 minutes. You get 2 kills around this area. You have an Orb of Corrosion at PA. I feel like they could think about roaching. You also have a Solar Crest that had that for a while. So if you can get that on the deck, I think Mad Kings have got to be more than happy.
Now, they know this is happening. They just scan it. So Slark, he's killing the tier 2. Will they look to TP down here quickly after that? I mean, probably going to be too late if they tried that. So doesn't look like it.
Yeah, maybe if Mars had like TP, a slightly better game, and BKB ready, you could do this. But yeah, these kills are huge. Your Pango had a crazy kill streak, so sure, you steal the Wisdom Rune, but I feel like all the XP you stole, you gave back with the death and the gold as well. So yeah, Mad Kings, great fight back here.
Yeah, again, Phantom Assassin, before that BKB purchase, the timing was great from Infinity. But now she has it, and even though the previous fight didn't go the way necessarily, with an Aegis on top of that, you got to think, okay, finally feeling comfortable once again if you're Phantom Assassin. And the chance is coming up. Earth Spirit's also making a little bit of progress here. He's got a point booster. That's going to be built towards an Octa-Ring core eventually. Yeah. But still a ways to go. Okay,
just less cooldown, of course. Always great on Earth Spirit, as Adrian is working on an Aghanim's. Will, of course, help him. I feel like maybe a Desel would be cool to try and snipe these heroes on the backline, but he probably feels like he has enough damage anyway, especially with like this Grimstroke helping him, your Earth Spirit goes in, so I don't mind it.
Yeah. So fallback time for Mad Kings. So Slark's still living at this top lane, in fact.
Yeah.
Oh, he might jump here. Red Monster has no clue. Lurking in the shadow. Shadow play gonna wear off. There's the Legion. This is a dead Nature's Prophet. Fiend's Gate gonna be used. They come through. Doesn't look like it.
Just showing it off. It's like, hopefully this will help you. Oh, sorry. Not quite enough as well. Lemire, 13 permanent agi already and 14 stolen Essence Shift sacks. And I mean, you gotta remember, sure, PA isn't like horrible against Slark because you can get out a lot of burst damage, but if he stays on high agi and more stolen agi, he's just going to have perhaps too much armor for you to deal with.
Yeah, and level 20 is coming. You know, that +1 agility talent as well. With those stacks, if he chooses to go that direction, that's just even more that he'll have benefit from. So yeah, this Slark is certainly proven to be not only a great pick, but the execution is there from Lemire, who is also showing to be one of the best carry players so far throughout this event. I was looking at the stats during the break there. He's had some of the most successful games as far as net worth goes and kills, etc. So.
I mean, Lemire, I remember even hearing about this guy like more than a year ago. So I think he's just been steadily improving. He's playing well right now. I think he's putting on a very nice game here on the Slark, right? Like playing aggressive. It's also nighttime again soon where Slark just always thrives. So we'll probably see Infinity like kind of strike back, maybe even like into the ages if they see a decent opportunity.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mars gets his shard. So thanks to the Tormentor kill. But mentioned the Aegis, 2.5 minutes now remaining on PA. They are pushing the tier 2 bottom objective. Blink just purchased by Pango, I believe I saw that at least. Gonna be coming out here for him.
Yeah, Manta, Diffu. Interesting about the Manta style, but yeah, I guess the Grimstroke, Embrace, you can get out of the root, the silence as well, so it's pretty good. Also, you're universal nowadays, so that helps too.
Oh, BKB just finished by Slark, so if you already thought he was difficult to deal with, now he's got the BKB for even more freedom in these fights. And great against
the nighttime. Well, you've got 1 Force Staff, but he's got 2 pounces.
Yeah, Ags again coming into play. Here comes that Earth Spirit, though, but with the BKB as mentioned on Slark, going to be used eventually, not just yet, though. Figure if Jeff's trying to get the kill on Nature's Prophet, however he can't. It's not enough damage. Static Storm is down. Earth Spirit doing what he can with the Shield Root as well. Slark does manage to survive, got the kill on Nature's Prophet, but now it's PA's turn. BKB's activated. Gonna avoid the roll. Beautiful Phantom Assassin right there, going through with the strike and secures the double kill. Looking for more. Where are they hunting? That's Pango.
Should be okay. Right. It's very slippery as well, a good fight for Mad Kings, but we need to remember that every time there's a small fight like this, Slark will keep stacks. So if they can find a good fight within like the next 1 minute-ish or like 40 seconds, you'll have 21 stacks remaining on him. So still need to be a little careful.
And so that was their Aegis fight, because still has it, but only 50 more seconds remaining, so not likely to get much more value out of it now as Adrian. We'll have Nature's Prophet nearby, teleporting in to assist. But yeah, Phantom Assassin is going to be finishing an Ags, I believe.
Yep, yeah, he's nearly got to complete his Faker, looking for more. They have vision here.
Okay, well maybe the Aegis will come into play. It's still 30 more seconds, by the way. Slark jumps on a Nature's Prophet, but in a very vulnerable spot.
No
they burn. They make him pay for it. With no BKB, he's in trouble. The Shadow Dance only going to last so long. They know exactly where he's at, and he is dead. Their hand in the cookie jar. Infinity. It just seemed unnecessary.
Ooh, that is a big slip up. Not only are you giving away the Slark kill with like this entire killing spree, but he had a gem as well. Now, so you just hand a free gem to Mad Kings, Aegis expires, and they still get to push forward.
I'm sitting here talking about how it's the Aegis is just about to run out, and that'll be the end of it. And sure enough, Infinity decides it's still time to try to make a fight. But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing about that too, as you mentioned, no BKB yet. I mean,
yeah, he still had like 15-second cooldown or so. So the Grimstroke silence, super annoying. He got super low HP. Sure, you get off the Dark Pack, but then you're just surrounded by everyone from Mad Kings.
Yeah, it felt way too forced, but in the end, Mad Kings is very happy with the outcome there, and they certainly kind of grab momentum themselves now, bumping up to about a 3,000 net worth lead. This Phantom Assassin also getting close to hitting level 20. She's got the Ags now, so I don't even think she had it during that fight, but has it delivered.
Yeah,
it's official, and is already working towards her next item, which is the Nullifier coming to mind.
Okay, looks like they still want to look for more as it is nighttime. Sure, I don't mind it too much. Yeah, Nullifier on PA is going to be great. You have all these defensive items that will come out on your Infinity Heroes, on the Lion, on the Disruptors. Just make sure you get those guys killed.
Grouping up as Mad Kings. You saw right there Infinity against Slark trying to find that Phantom Assassin, but the blur being nighttime, etc., just not able to catch up to her in the end. Maybe you're going to see a smoke play, perhaps, as they're all kind of grouped up here on the dire side of their jungle, but not just yet. Letting Phantom Assassin farm some more. Tier 3 neutral items are starting to pop out as well.
Well, it looks teams. Like Infinity will need Faker to start scaling very well, as, I mean, he's kind of doing so, being top network of his team. I like what Mad Kings are doing here. We've got some good items on our supports, right? We talk about the double force staff. We've got the Solar Crest as well. Oscar is pumping out some auras. And Pippi and Adrian, they just keep getting in there with their PA and Earth Spirit. As now, another smoke.
Yeah, they're smoking down. Heaven's Halberd just delivered to Underlord as well, as they're going into an engagement here. In fact, Mars...
Oh, Qhali.
Blink. Went right, blinked left. Juke, and so he actually escapes. That's a big one, because, yeah, that was a big smoke right there to get a guaranteed kill, they felt like, and ends up escaping.
Yeah, maybe the map will slow down a little bit, as, well, second Roche is not too far away for either team to really play for. But it should definitely be, it's a lot easier for Mad Kings to try and take that down. You have the Nature's Prophet, who's always global, he can help with waves, you have the Solar Crest, and, well, you've got PA, one of the best Roche-taking heroes.
Yeah. Who has another 3,000 gold now saved up as well. Farming some more Ancients. So, yeah, Roshan paying attention to that red timer. Done at 5 seconds. We'll see here in a second what it's going to look like. But the Nullifier actually is finished by the PA now. Gets it delivered. So she has their next tool. It is going to be a very long Roshan respawn. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. So another team going to have the chance to do it for a while. That's probably to the benefit, though, of Infinity.
Yeah, I would say so as well, right? Like, especially with this Nullifier just coming out on PA, whoever he goes on, they will die. Nullify, blink on them. You will instantly refresh all your spells with the Aghanim, so you just jump on the second hero. And Infinity, they just love that they can have some time to breathe, I think, at this point.
Well, Mars thinking that, but may not have time to breathe. Gonna have to BKB and just go for the immediate TP, hope that he doesn't get crit too hard. He knew it was coming. Just
the next hit was gonna be a crit. My god, he would have died. It's Gardic. He will die.
Yeah, they do get Disruptor at least, so consolation prize there for the side of Mad Kings. Does have a buyback, though, in a Disruptor, still has Static Storm, so if they do commit, you got to figure that'll be happening.
They gotta be careful. Like Pippi's in a nice position. He saw him earlier.
Oh, kickback, forcing the arena. He is going to die shortly after, but he gets the arena up at least. They do have multiple buybacks, but nobody else here just, yeah, they have to TP back in.
Pippi, what a beast. This guy is doing some good stuff. Okay, Glyph is popped.
There's the go. The buyback happening. Stun on a Phantom Assassin.
Oh,
rolling.
The Soulbind.
But against the Soulbind with Slark. Yeah, it's a bad spot, actually. Going to be pulled around, and she's just standing still as Pango. Not really rolling on top of anyone. The Magnetize taking them down as well. But it does feel like Mad King wants to retreat out of this. BKB, of course, on cooldown now for Phantom Assassin. Rest of the team making their way out. Who do they catch over here? Nature's Prophet going to be left behind as a lone man standing.
If that's the only kill they get, that was a triple buyback, both supports and the offlaner. The next time these heroes die, they'll be gone forever. Like, and now the next fight, you can play around buybacks if you're Mad Kings. And Roche is not up for another 40 seconds as well.
Infinity sitting here hoping that Roshan would respawn to maybe go for it, but it's not going to be the case. And, oh, double damage. This is big, actually. Slark gets the double damage before Phantom Assassin at the bottom. So a little more comfortable to potentially find out. He even picks up a Mage Slayer, by the way, to go with that Silver Edge. So yeah, this Slark, got to respect that damage potential. Fiend's Gate, going to be used, by the way, at the Roshan pit.
I guess you can eventually build the mission into Bloodthorn against the PA as well, but okay, let's see. Gardic in not the right neighborhood, and speaking of the earlier buyback, that's 70 seconds gone. That means Roshan is a goner.
Similar to last game where we talked about that Snapfire kill that took place around the Roshan area, and then I wonder if this is going to delay Infinity now, but maybe not. They get the opening. Phantom Assassin, the blow up with the break, the Silver Red from Lumiere. Proves to be worthwhile. Oscar in trouble. He's got to run now. Lumiere, he is slippery though, as a Slark is. The dark attack, the charge is adding up again. He's so tanky, but Slark is like, yummy, yummy, yummy. Feed me those charges. Double kill from Michael. Nature's Prophet, he's going to try to escape out of this. Glimmer Cape, may help him. Yeah, it's just going to delay it, though. No way he actually gets out of this. Even more charges.
More stacks. Oh boy. And now they can easily take Roche with all the stacks with the lucky. What a great play by them to find the PA there, as Mad Kings definitely, they got caught slipping.
Yep. Just as I'm going on about how with this no buyback, Disruptor dead, no static storm threat, do they really want to defend Roshan? Not only did they want to defend, they found a blow-up opportunity on Phantom Assassin, and we saw, I mean, the Silver Edge value, absolutely worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, they just cannot let that happen, right? Like your most important hero, most net worth, highest damage, getting caught out like that. Maybe you have someone else with buyback, but you know, happened, whatever. Gonna have to talk about the next fight. And now Infinity, Aegis, Cheese. It's got double top net worth coming up soon as well, so really nice stuff.
And you talked about that Bloodthorn potentially coming as well for Slark, and he's making great progress towards that now too, as well. So yeah, just the Silver Edge alone, obviously, again, I could go back to so much value from that. Yeah, Pango, who's building up quite a bit himself. He's level 23. Also has the Ags now. The Lincolns is coming.
I mean, we've got the Shard now in Genic, and I really think that the Grimstroke Shard is so strong, because you just put it on someone, you just pop the Inkswell whenever you want, and you just dispel your ally. Like, potentially in the next fight, you can try to save one of your teammates by doing so. So maybe those plays are not possible again, because it is a strong dispel. You will just break out of anything.
Okay. Yeah, certainly a great tool, something that, you know, potentially could have saved the Phantom Assassin in that previous fight, if he happened to have it there. Yeah, Pippi rolling around mid lane. He's almost level 20. Sure, he wants to get that as soon as possible, but again, he's the one with the gem currently, and Ethereal Blade is queued up for the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, honestly, E-Blade's pretty cool, right? You can, excuse me, save people from the Slark, you can get the Spell Amp, can also use it aggressively to increase your damage even more, so overall, it kind of checks out. You did touch on his level 20 being ever so close, so some more stuff on that. Generally, I think the Boulder Smash talent is just pretty damn good. You generally take that over the Silence, so yeah, he's also a Quickening Charm, feels great. Talked about all the added CDR, pretty nasty.
Yeah. You're on the discussion of Quickening Charm, made me look at the timer there, and tier 4 items are about a minute away now as well, so another one of those impactful points in the game. You got
Hex on Mars as well, another really big item. Can help you try to find perhaps, well, now it's not all on your Lion to just find this quick and nice initiation, right? If Lumiere can give you the vision, Mars can now do it too.
Infinity grouping up as if maybe a smoke could be coming. Doesn't look like it yet. How about Lion, by the way? His own Shadow Blade has been picked up.
Interesting.
So really just wants to make sure to get the positioning, I guess.
It's been a while since I've seen a Lion with Shadow Blade. Okay. Yeah, it's just all about the positioning, I guess. I mean, it's more like... actually, I kind of like it. If he buys Glimmer Cape or Gold Scepter, he just dies with a PA against a Nullifier, right? But with Shadow Blade, you just... I don't know, just stay hidden in the back. Don't even allow him to jump you in the first place.
Yeah, it's like him and Disruptor are clearly the targets that Phantom Assassin would love to just jump and kill in 2 hits, if not 1. So, makes sense when you think about it that way. Slark pushing out the bottom lane. Of course, he got the Aegis for about another 2 minutes, but as I mentioned, 37 minutes is coming up here, and that means those tier 4 items. And you see Phantom Assassin immediately killing neutrals.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, we're a little bit stuck together. Maybe some tier 2. It's also still nighttime, so you've got the Aegis and all the vision with your Slark. So if you're Infinity, you probably want to try to maybe invade a little bit, get a little deeper on the map, try and look for something.
I got a question I want to ask you, but we'll wait here because clearly a fight has taken place. Phantom's Embrace immediately out of Slark. Vessel also applied to Lion in the back lines. Looked like both teams were head-on collision course right there, but end up backing off. Smoke.
Okay. Well, they're trying to smoke around, it looks like.
Obviously, that's an illusion over there that they quickly realize. Oh, Grimstoke's going to be found, though. He tries to Glimmer Cape and get away, but he was pinged out, so he's not being as sneaky. Adrian finds his opportunity and the follow-up on Disruptor, but the turn kill. Phantom Assassin, no, he gets out. BKB, that aesthetics cap that he picked up as well, certainly helping. Turning on Mars, the arena, not going to matter, but no, BKB's worn off now. Adrian has to be careful. Can he get out of this? Slark sitting on top and now opens up with the break. Gets
Oh, the
spear
spear.
pushed back as well. He's still alive. The Inkswell saves are definitely coming to play, but it's just too much damage. When it's all said and done, Slark goes down. They just gonna bring him back up, of course. They also kill Mars. He's out for 100, but the cores are still alive and very healthy for Infinity. This Slark, he wants more.
It's actually a 3 for 2 at the moment. Okay, they might look for more. Lumire's hunting. Another pounce, maybe. Nope, cooldown. All right. Pippi in these long, drawn-out fights actually doing a lot. And also the Inkswells. Yeah, they did a lot in that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept sitting here, how the hell is he living so long? But you mentioned the shard itself. I mean, the Inkswell value is certainly there. Oh, well, look at this, Slark. Interesting. What happens? Slark? Oh, he's in
No
trouble.
BKB. Silence.
He's dead.
Oh! Is that...
He's out for 100 seconds almost. Faker trying to get some revenge for his teammate, but he needs to be careful for his own life. He has to get out. No more rolling thunder for 10 seconds.
Shard?
He's got the roll up,
He's
but
gone.
it's
He's
not
gone.
going to matter. He's out for 100. What just happened? The supports of Mad King. I say supports. What am I saying? This is a core Earth Spirit. Doing work.
Doing more than work. I don't know, putting his team on his back with the supports and him. He's just kind of owning. Like, even the last fight, he's the reason why they ended up, like, holding their own ground and now even winning it.
Yeah, so the one thing, it's interesting how it played out like that, because the one thing I was going to address as, and it actually might be happening here soon again, but the tier 4 item pickups, and the one that they did get was Phantom Assassin picking up that aesthetics cap, and I was curious, you know, the idea of going much more of a defensive route. It clearly paid dividends in that last fight.
Yeah, honestly, as long as he doesn't get bursted, he's going to be so strong, right? Just BKBs, it's going to kill whoever he sees, like 1-2 on the deck, just making it look pretty easy. And if that isn't enough, you've got the Inkswell. Well, no, okay, tier 3 is gone. Your Pango's set for 40. You get another glyph, but you're losing at least one lane. They're going to be tracking down a second one.
I mean, the shift in this game is just crazy. After that last fight, I mean, even with the fight ending, you figure, okay, maybe an even fight would. But then the Earth Spirit doing what he did against the Slark, you mentioned carrying his team on his back and setting up all of this momentum now as they take out Slark, they kill the Pango, no buybacks to be had. And just like that, a set of racks and even more is taken out. Now, Underlord will be pulled back in. Pango's still dead for another 5 seconds, though.
Okay, nice
Mars,
E-Blade.
Arena, the E-Blade save initially. Static Storm put down, and now Underlord likely dead. Red Monster needs to get out as well. There's the kill on Underlord, and it looks like Nature's Prophet will too be caught. They want more. Pango, oh, that's fine even.
Slark quickly up to 20 Essence Shift stacks and 22 permanent now, even though he just respawned. So they definitely want to try and look for more. I mean, Mad Kings need to be careful too. Like one misstep from them and they'll be gone in a second as well.
He's getting greedy. PA's getting greedy.
He's there.
He wanted to farm. Yep, the double pounce, and now the opening, the finger of death, but it gets the BKB off. The crit's coming out, goes on the line. Lion's quickly killed, and Lumire's in trouble now. They did not get the initial blow up, and as a result, Slark will die. So I said PA was getting greedy. Oh, maybe it was Infinite all along.
All right. The neutral item as well. The Skadix cap was doing so much in this game as, okay, we're trying with a roll. I don't think we can do anything.
No, I don't know why you're even attempting at this point if you're Infinity with a Slark dead. You need Slark to have any hope.
Yeah, and he will not be alive for 70 seconds no matter what you do. Unless he's close. No, he's 1,100 gold short of a buyback. You'd have to pick up like 11 bounty runes.
That's not happening. So he's staying dead for another minute, and Mad Kings know this. They know that he certainly would have bought back by now if he had it, and they're just going to easily take out this top tower, go for the racks, went up with the pressure on as well. Soulbind on Pango. Luckily, it's just himself. They say it's go time. You got to try something.
Nope.
Lacking damage. I mean, that's going to be the name of the game here. Without Slark, how do you actually kill things? The crowd control's solid, but the damage just is not there for this team.
Looks like we'll be getting Megas here, and also 2 heroes with a dieback, right, on Mars and Lion, so Mad Kings are striking back for now.
Yep, and looks like game 3 is very, very possible now between these two teams. Mad Kings on the verge of forcing it. Good job with the Manta style there. Avoiding the E-Blade, but the tier 4 towers are falling, so Slark is back up. This is the absolute last go chance. Who's going to jump? He's going to jump with the Earth Spirit, gets stunned immediately.
Oh, the Soulbind again.
The BKB is finally going to be coming out. That Soulbind's causing so much issue for this Pango, though. He's just stuck in his damn place, even though he doesn't want to be. And now Slark, the BKB is warded off. Earth Spirit's constantly rolling on top of him. You got the crits coming out, and it's official, KZU. Game 3, we're going to it.
All right. GG is just called. They just do it. I feel like Mad Kings really like put on some momentum and fire in this game. PP on his Earth.